Hello everyone, I am Madhu Chaitanen. In this video, I am talking about skewness, Unit 6. Skewness, its meaning and types. We have seen in the previous chapters about measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. While measures of central tendency enable one to know the average of a given series, measures of dispersion show the variation of observations from the average, but these two measures do not fully explain the characteristics of a frequency distribution. They do not reveal whether the distribution is symmetric or not. Hence, measure of skewness are used to know the direction and extent of symmetry for a given data. That is, when the observations in a series are spread about the average evenly, the frequency curve for the distribution will be symmetrical, otherwise, it is said to be asymmetrical or skewed. Thus, measures of skewness indicate the manner in which items are distributed in a frequency distribution. Now, coming to meaning of skewness, a distribution which is not symmetrical is called a skewed distribution. On the other hand, in skewed distribution, the mean, median, and the mode are not equal. They are different to each other. Moving to some definitions, as per Croxton and Cordon, when a series is not symmetrical, it is said to be symmetrical, asymmetrical, or skewed. Now, coming to some forms of frequency distribution, mainly there are two forms of frequency distribution. One is symmetrical, which may be called as normal frequency distribution, and the second one is skewed frequency distribution. What is normal frequency distribution or symmetrical distribution? A normal distribution, mean, median, and mode are same. They are equal to each other. That is, mean is equal to median and median is equal to mode. The curve obtained in this distribution is perfectly bell shaped. Now, moving to the second one, skewed distribution. Again, it can be classified into two categories. One is positively skewed, another one is negatively skewed. In a positively skewed distribution, the frequencies are spread over a greater range of values on the right hand side of the curve. In such a distribution, the excess tail is on the right hand side of the curve. In this distribution, the value of mean is maximum and that of mode is least, and the median lies in between the two. That is, mean is greater than median and the median is greater than mode. In negatively skewed distribution, the frequencies are spread over a greater range of values on the left hand side of the distribution. That is, the excess tail in such a distribution will be on the left hand side. In a negatively skewed distribution, the value of mode is the maximum and the mean is the minimum, while the median lies in between the two. That is, mode is greater than median and median is greater than mean. Now moving to some measures of skewness. Measures of skewness indicate the extent of skewness and the direction in which the observations are skewed. The measures may be absolute or relative. While the absolute measures are called measures of skewness, the relative measures are called coefficient of skewness. The signs of skewness indicate whether the distribution is positively skewed or negatively skewed. There are four measures of skewness. One is Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. Second one is Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Third one, Kelly's coefficient of skewness. And the last one, measures of skewness based on movements. Now, as per your syllabus, we have to solve problems on two measures. One is Carl Pearson's measures and another one is Bowley's measures. Coming to formulas for these measures, in Carl Pearson's measures, we use two formulas. First case when mode is identified, and in second case when mode is not identified. When mode is identified, we use x bar minus z divided by standard deviation to find out the relative measures. When mode is not identified, we use 3 into x bar minus m divided by standard deviation, where x bar equals mean, m equals median, z equals mode, and the standard deviation, and skp equals Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness. In Bowley's measures, we have to find out the quartiles first to find out the coefficient of measures, coefficient of skewness. The formula is q3 plus q1 minus 2m divided by q3 minus q1, where q3 stands for upper quartiles, q1 stands for lower quartiles, m stands for median, and skb stands for Bowley's coefficient of skewness. Here I end this video. Thank you.